How cryptocurrency works is what we show you in this video. The goal of this guide is to teach people who don't know much about blockchain and digital currencies about them, like Bitcoin. Below, we make things easier to understand in order to make a system that isn't very clear. People who want to learn more about certain things can search the site, use Google, or look at the links below. What a new person needs to know about. Cryptocurrency is about the same as using PayPal or a debit card, but the numbers on the screen show cryptocurrency instead of dollars. People who aren't already on Coinbase or Robinhood or Cash App can start by setting up an account. Buying and selling Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is easy with Coinbase. Users can buy and sell Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. They can also buy and sell Bitcoin Cash, send and receive Bitcoin and other currencies, and store their coins. Coinbase provides an all-in-one wallet, broker, and exchange service, making them a one-stop shop for new users. It's called the Cash App. Users can buy and sell, send, receive, and store Bitcoin with the help of the Cash App. The main ideas are: people who want to use cryptocurrency don't need to know a lot about it to do so, any more than you need to understand the monetary system to use a debit card. Even so, if you want to understand cryptocurrency, you need to know about digital currencies, blockchains, and cryptography. These are the things you need to know about. After all, cryptocurrency is a digital currency, and transactions are recorded on the blockchain, which is a public digital ledger. Cryptography is used to protect every step of the way. You should be able to understand these things and how they work together. This page is meant to do that. People can buy things with cryptocurrency like they can buy things with money from a bank account with a debit card. There is a complicated system that issues money and records transactions and balances that works behind the scenes to make it possible to send and receive money through the internet. In the same way, online tools can be used to manage accounts and move balances, just like in banking. Because cryptocurrency doesn't come from banks or governments, it doesn't have ledgers. An algorithm does that. A cryptocurrency is a type of money that can be used to buy things. Cryptocurrency is best thought of as a type of digital money. It only exists on computers. It is passed from one person to another. There is no middleman like a bank. There is a digital public ledger called a blockchain that keeps track of all the transactions. Using cryptography, transaction data in the ledger are hidden. This is why it is called cryptocurrency. It is not run by a single person or group. Instead, it is run by users and computer algorithms. It is distributed, which means that the blockchain is stored on many computers around the world. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, are traded on online cryptocurrency exchanges, just like stock exchanges. Other cryptocurrencies have names like Ripple, XRP, LTC, and Ether, ETH. Bitcoin is one of them. Altcoins are coins that aren't Bitcoin. It's not clear how it works. Peers use software called cryptocurrency wallets to send money to each other. The person who made the transaction uses the wallet software to move money from one account, also called a public address, to another. To move money, you need to know the password, or private key, for the account. Transactions between peers are encrypted and sent to the cryptocurrency's network. They are then added to the public ledger and put in a queue to be added to the public ledger when the network is ready. In a process called mining, transactions are then added to the public ledger and made public, explained below. Everyone who owns and uses a certain cryptocurrency can see the ledger if they want to. For example, they can download and run a copy of the software called a full node wallet, as opposed to holding their coins in a third-party wallet like Coinbase. The amount of the transaction is public, but who sent the transaction is hidden from the public. Transactions are pseudo-anonymous. Each transaction leads back to a set of keys that are unique to that transaction. The person who owns a set of keys also owns the amount of cryptocurrency that goes with those keys, just like whoever owns a bank account owns the money in it. There are a lot of transactions added to a ledger at the same time. These blocks of transactions are added by miners one by one. When the ledger is kept, it is called a block, and the tech that makes it work is chain. Blocks are linked together in a chain. There are a lot of different coins that work in the same way as Bitcoin. I've just shown you how they work. Some altcoins, on the other hand, have different rules. Among other things, some coins don't use the blockchain at all, and some don't even have a blockchain at all. It's not clear how the blockchain works. In both cases, the ledger is a record of transactions and balances. The blockchain, on the other hand, is like a bank ledger that doesn't belong to any one person. All users who have copies of the blockchain are sent a copy of the transaction when one is made. They then try to solve a cryptographic puzzle, with software, that lets them add a block of transactions to the ledger. The person who solves the puzzle first gets a few coins that have just been mined. They also get transaction fees paid by those who created the transactions. There are times when miners share the new coins they make. The algorithm is based on consensus. There's a good chance that most people who are trying to solve the puzzle will send in the same transaction data, which means that the transactions were correct. Further, cryptography is used to keep the blockchain safe. Hashes are one-way cryptographic codes that make it hard to change the data in the blockchain. They connect each block with the data in the previous block by making it hard to change the data in the blockchain. The difficulty of solving cryptographic puzzles, the amount of work it would take to add incorrect data to the blockchain by faking consensus or tampering with the blockchain, and the reward for solving the puzzles all help to keep bad people out of it. There are many ways to make money with cryptocurrency, and one of them is called, people who are running software and hardware to help the digital ledger keep track of transactions are called cryptocurrency miners, or miners. People use software to solve cryptographic puzzles and add transactions to the ledger, the blockchain, in the hope that they will get coins as a reward. When it comes to cryptography, how does it work with money? It's called public key cryptography, and the keys that move balances around the blockchain use this type of one-way cryptography to do it. There are hashes, which are the one-way cryptographic codes that connect blocks on the blockchain. They use the same kind of cryptography as the hashes. Transaction data that is sent and stored on the blockchain is tokenized, which is a type of one-way cryptography that points to data but doesn't include all of the original data. Tokenization doesn't include all of the original data. Key to understanding these layers of encryption that make sure Bitcoin works, some coins work a little differently, is in one-way cryptographic functions. These functions make sure that a system like this doesn't break down. Cryptographic hash functions, cryptographic tokens, and public key cryptography are all names for specific, but related, types of one-way cryptographic functions. Cryptocurrency uses a type of cryptography that is easy to figure out one way, but hard to figure out the other way without a key. This is the main idea. If you're in your online bank account, it's easy to come up with a strong password. It's very hard for someone else to figure out a strong password once it's been made. How does one get or sell cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency can be bought in many of the same ways as other types of money. In order to get cryptocurrency, you can trade goods and services for cryptocurrency. You can also trade dollars for crypto, or crypto for other crypto. Trading is usually done with the help of brokers and exchanges. Brokers are people who buy and sell cryptocurrency for other people. Exchanges are like online stock exchanges for cryptocurrency. People can also trade cryptocurrencies with each other. It's possible for people to talk to each other without a third person intervening. Coin prices can change a lot. One should start with small amounts of cryptocurrency and be ready to lose everything they put in, especially if they invest in or trade alternative coins with lower market caps. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.